Today, a first in YouTube history. I'm making a short video that gets directly to the point and deals only with that point. The point is, the only thing in life that is more irritating than getting sand in your Speedos is setting up your flash. This morning, friend of the show, Barry, got in touch because he had one of these and he had one of these, but he couldn't make them play nice together. So he asked me what had I done wrong in telling him how to use them, which is a very valid question. I'm going to show you what I said wrong, and I'm going to show you how to get these set up to where they work together. It's pretty straightforward, but there's one button that I think I misled everybody on. So hold on for that. First, thank you to Pergear for making this appear in my hand so that I could show you this. Thanks also to Captain Glenn Martinez of Olamano Gardens in Hawaii for making this appear as a donation from his wonderful company. So thank you to both of them. All right, so you have these. You can't get this to fire when you press the button on this. Let's set them up. Take your Godoxes one at a time, the MF12s, and turn them on. Press the power button, jog the wheel quickly to unlock it. There you go. Press the menu button. Okay, it's on mode. So if you're not on mode, hit set and then cycle through TTL, which is not allowed, and then manual, which must be on. So hit set. Photoc is just whether or not you want to use this flash as an optical slave to another light. The answer is no. You're going to want this in wireless mode, so the answer is off. If it's not on off, then put it on off. If it's on S1 or S2, that's not off, so put it on off, then hit set. Next up, WL is wireless. So on this, click set, make sure it is on. If it's off, the trigger is not going to fire the flash. So make sure that that is on, press the button. There you go. Jog to get to the next page. Pick a group. We'll call this one group B because that's what this actually was before I changed it. Channel. Pick a channel, any channel, up to however high they go, and just make sure that all your flashes and your trigger are on that same channel. The Xpro can only work in one channel at a time. ID off. Standby, whatever you like. It's a good idea to save batteries if you're not running and gunning, but otherwise that's fine at 60 minutes. And then when you're all done with the menu, hit the menu button again and you're out. Okay, so now double check your little antenna's on. That's telling you that you pressed the correct button on the WL. Channel 21, manual, batteries full of electrons. It's group B, and the power is set at 1 to 1. So you can set the power manually like this. That's not a problem, but that's not what you want to do. What you want to do is set the power on the trigger. Make sure it has batteries inside it. These are Eneloop Pros. The only batteries to put in your camera gear, by the way. They are the best batteries. Turn it on, and if it is on a display that looks like this, a list, press the TCM button again and get to your individual channels. Now, what you need to do, and this is important, is hit your zoom channel button and hold it until the channel lights up, and make sure that your channel is on the same one as all your flashes. That's one way you can mess it up. As soon as it is, hit the button again, and that'll set it and move it to zoom. I keep all my zooms on 24. Now go to group. Now, once you hit the group button, the group number will go dark like this. All right. Now, in dark, you can cycle through the groups just by using the jog wheel. Now, we set this one on B. So let's go to group B, and then we hit group again, and it'll turn the button white. When the button is like that, I am now in control of B, and I can hit set to change the power. So I punch the set button. Now use the jog wheel to change the power, and you'll notice over on the left that it's changing the power. Even though I am extremely close to this flash, that's one of the things I love about these. They work at very, very tight quarters. So cycle it through, and when you're all the way done and you're happy with that, hit set. And then if you hit group again, that group you can no longer change the power on this. You've set it and fixed it like so. And this is all you have to do. It really is. Then you can cycle through the other group. Hang on, you can cycle through the other groups and change the power of them. And when you're all the way done, that's all. That's it. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. You just have to press the flash button, and it'll start flashing like that. Did I explain that a little bit better than the first time? So to recap, use your group button to make sure that you are on the correct group. Press it again to make it active. Hit set to change the power. By the way, when your group is active, you can also hit mode over here to change the mode from off to TTL to M. You want everything on M. When you're done with that, hit set. And because this is still white colored, we can still change the power by doing the jog wheel. And then when we're happy with it, we can hit set. And if we want to deactivate the controls for B on the remote, just hit group and we can go on to the next group and deal with it. Okay, that's all you have to do. You don't have to there's no final button you press to be accepted into the club. You do that and then you hit the flash and it'll flash all day long. All right, any questions? I'll leave a number of some random person in the notes and you can call them if you have a question, because I've just told you everything I know about them. You will hear from me next in approximately 1 day when I release my next video, which is the second part of the Godox MF12 review. Take care. Goodbye.